Hello everyone. I'm Commander Marcus Kellan, and we're here at the control center of Outpost number 32, an orbital station around Saturn. Today, we're going to talk about the expedition to the asteroid Oumuamua, the mysterious interstellar visitor from the galaxy. It was a long time ago. Back then, old-fashioned spacecraft with atomic engines were still flying around the solar system. They weren't anything special, of course, but they could squeeze out up to 10,000 kilometers per second, which was enough to explore the outer planets in a reasonable time.
Control, this is docking ship Alpha 3. We are at 50 meters, reducing speed to 0.2 meters per second, requesting final approach clearance.
Copy, Alpha 3. You are clear for final approach. Maintain alignment within 2 degrees and proceed at 0.2 meters per second.
I had arrived at Base 32 as a lieutenant just before this mission.
Roger. Control, aligning to 2 degrees, reducing velocity. Magnetic capture field is active.
Acknowledged, Alpha 3. We have a visual on your approach. Docking port is ready. Lights are green.
Understood. Control, approaching docking port. Engaging auto-docking sequence.
Alpha 3, docking sequence initiated. Stand by for magnetic capture in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture confirmed. Welcome aboard.
I was still pretty young and was super into anything that could go fast. So, when my team and I got the assignment to chase down a mysterious object called Oumuamua, and study it in detail using every method we had, I was all in. Oumuamua, first discovered by humans on October 19, 2017, is an object from interstellar space. Its length was estimated to be between 100 meters and a kilometer, with a width of 35 meters and a thickness of 167 meters. Between 2016 and 2018, it zipped through the inner solar system on a hyperbolic trajectory at about 26 kilometers per second, then disappeared into the dark cosmos above the plane of the solar system, heading towards the Pegasus constellation. There was a lot of debate about its origins, with theories ranging from it forming in the protoplanetary disks of red dwarfs to it being an artificial object. But figuring out what it actually was, that's exactly what we were tasked with. We found Oumuamua at a distance of 0.01 parsecs, or about 2,180 astronomical units, in the direction of the Pegasus constellation, roughly 4.5 degrees south of Alpha Andromedae, Alpherots. So, we approached, matched its speed, and kept a safe distance for visual monitoring. We did some multi-wavelength measurements and scanned its insides using microgravity disturbances. The object was a cone-shaped, elongated piece of rock about 900 meters long. Inside, we found strange cavities of unknown origin with irregular geometry, almost like corridors, plus a small cave right in the geometric center of the object. Of course, we deployed a swarm of scout drones. They worked for maybe an hour or two, using their infrared eyes to create a 3D map of the multi-level labyrinth of corridors inside the rock. They also detected small residual concentrations of inert gases in the voids closer to the center using a gas analyzer. On top of that, we spotted a potential safe entry point, a tunnel leading to the surface, about 2 to 2.5 meters high. And then, a team was formed for a more detailed visual inspection of the central cave, consisting of Colonel Brown and Lieutenant Kellan. At 14:05 ship time, the team landed from the shuttle on the surface of the object, 50 meters from the entrance tunnel, and proceeded inside using climbing gear. Colonel Brown led the way. The descent into the central cave went smoothly and took 37 minutes.
Here we go. We are to pay visit to this old lady. Hold your temper, man. Copied. Well, it's almost a weightlessness. Keep working like this. Roger. Here is the entrance. Let's get in. Affirmative. Following you. Light, please. Here we come.
Inside, they found several protrusions resembling U-shaped stalagmites growing from the floor.
Wow, that's amazing.
The remaining gas mixture in the cave contained trace amounts of hydrogen.
Let's get some work done, pal. Affirmative.
Near the entrance, on the floor I found a plate made of a cadmium tungsten alloy with strange symbols and images on it. Here it is.
Colonel, I see something. Looks like a plate with a drawing. Well done, Mr. Kellan. Excellent job.
The expedition took about 2 hours and ended with the collection of rock samples from the surface and the corridor's interior at 5 locations. All in all, if this was ever a hypothetical means of space travel, it's clear it was abandoned a long time ago. Conclusions. Oumuamua is a rock over 2 billion years old with an internal network of voids and corridors of natural origin. The chemical composition of the solid rock shows significantly higher concentrations of various metals, up to 5 times more than typical stone asteroids. Inside the rock, there's a hollow that could have been used by a Type 1 or Type 2 extraterrestrial civilization for interstellar travel. The thickness of the rock walls would have provided travelers with protection from radiation. The object has been abandoned for a long time. No signs of intelligent activity were found except for the aforementioned plate with hieroglyphs. No communications, no engines, no traces of fuel, nothing. The mysterious plate is all we have. According to the linguistic analysis conducted by our supercomputer, it seems to be a poetic work of unknown origin. No further signs or traces of intelligent life were found. Report concluded. Questions?
What about the hieroglyph? What does it encode?
The AI determined what these symbols, resembling hieroglyphs, might mean. It suggested that they are a poem with content along these lines.
In the boundless void, where stars softly gleam, a solitary soul wanders, lost in a dream. Amidst cosmic dust and galaxies afar, it searches for a home, a distant star.
How romantic. And when was this hieroglyph created?
Radiocarbon dating suggests it's about 23,000 Earth years old.
Who wrote it? And under what circumstances?
We can only theorize and speculate. And that's how our expedition to Oumuamua ended. Even now, it continues to drift through space on its orbit around the center of the galaxy, lost to everyone, a silent witness to the existence of alien explorers who abandoned it for reasons unknown to us thousands of years ago. What did the message mean? A greeting to us? An expression of emotion? An attempt at contact? We don't know. This is Project Star Nomad, and I'm Commander Kellan. Stay tuned. End of transmission.
Loneliness echoes in the silent expanse, where time stretches out, a relentless dance. Years drift by like whispers in the night, as memories of home fade from sight. In the endless sea of celestial grace, a longing heart beats in this vast space, yearning for a place it once called its own. Now adrift, far from where it had grown. Lost in the cosmic tide, adrift in the flow. Yet beneath it all, a resilient glow. For in the depths of the infinite unknown, hope flickers on, like a star newly sown.